Hey dancers, do you know that any interpretation you give to any experience, any circumstances that's popping up in your reality is exactly what shapes your reality? If you want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Hello creative souls, welcome to this sanctuary where you can transform your dance and soul and speak your authentic voice. I am Chanini, I am a dancer, and today I created this YouTube channel to help a dancer to really build a strong mindset so that they can really manifest and create the dance career and the life they want. Because after all, our life creation, it's all about the thought we choose to think. So if you're new here on this channel, stay tuned. Stay connected because you are gonna love it. So today is the last episode of this series where I talk about the fundamental of mindset and try to put you back in the right track of what is really mindset and what it is not, aka like all this positive thought and high vibing, because we know that self-development wanted to do good things, but also the knowledge just got diluted all over the place and people just started to reinterpret everything and create again their own rules and just fucking confuse everyone. So today, we have a lot of bullshit to slap. This is my bullshit slapper. So anytime there is bullshit coming in your mind, there is anytime something that's gonna disturb your mindset, you know what we are gonna do? We are gonna slap this bullshit because we are the only operant power of this reality. And if you want to catch back to all the video of this playlist, you just go back to my main profile on YouTube and you will have the playlist about the fundamental of mindset. So today, the last video I want to make, and I'm not gonna say it's mainly the most important because all what I have said is important, but if you have to remember one key point when your mind is gonna be all over the place, we are gonna get anxious, you're gonna get triggered by something or something that seems horrible to you is happening and trigger a lot of negative and painful emotion. You have to always remember that. And even though I know it's going to be a little hard, but you have to be disciplined and remember to yourself this universal truth. This is what is law of assumption. Mindset is every meaning you assign to anything that's happening to anyone. It's just a fucking game of interpretation. And again, I want to be very clear with that. We are all gonna have opposing thought and weird fucking thought. We are like, what the fuck? Why am I thinking about that? I want to tell you that those thoughts don't really manifest. What manifests is what you keep interpreting over and over, and the same meaning you attach all the time to a certain situation, to certain people, to certain things. For example, let's talk about money. Let's say that as a dancer, you feel like very underpaid, okay? That's the thought you are being spinning over and over. That's the identity you are in. You consider that I am not well paid as a dancer and I'm not being valued for while I'm dancing. So let's say that someone contacted you again for an event. You love the event, you really want to go, and then they are giving the price and you feel like, see you again. I am not well paid. But what I'm asking you right now is that since you know that because you have given this meaning all over time, this is why it manifests in your reality. It is real in your reality. You are truly experiencing it. It's not just a meaning problem. I know that. But I'm saying that it came and it's here solid in your reality because you kept assigning this meaning instead of saying, you know what, no, me, I am always well paid. Oh, I am so lucky. Actually, for a dancer, I'm always well paid for every event. Oh, I am so lucky. I see all other people, all other dancers complaining about they are not well paid, but me, I am so lucky. I am always well paid. You see, this is only the meaning you needed to change. So now you will have to do that part that is completely counterintuitive about, you see that's not your price. You see that you are not well paid, but you need to tell yourself a new story about, no, actually, I am well paid. And does not mean you accept that the price they propose means is well paid. It's you reframe your reality so that after that, you will experience really truly be paid the price you want. Because also understand something. When we are giving meaning to anything that's happening, and it's normal, we are human, we give and tag meaning to each and everything. We interpret everything all the time. we also create emotional response. So in the same example, oh God, I'm so much not well paid. God, see that they are not giving me enough money. You see, you start to get angry. You start to get upset. You start to produce an emotional response. You are not happy about that. You feel maybe hurt and all this shit. That is going to activate your nervous system. You will maybe have your heart racing, you will start to loop an imaginal conversation, thinking how I'm going to answer that. You feel angry, you feel not valued, you see, and your heart is racing. You maybe start to breathe faster, you see, you feel your hand shaking. It's activating your entire body. And because your entire body is now activated, this is going to set your behavior and your next action. So maybe you're going to answer a little rude, or maybe the way you will formulate the message is going to lead to an argument with that person. All of that started from meaning you give. And again, I know you're going to tell me like, yeah, but Chandini, look, the price they ask me, it's indecent. I'm like, yes, I agree. But what you're going to decide in your reality, it's something. You could say yes, you could say no. That's another topic, it's another discussion. Right now, what I'm asking you is that reinterpret the meaning. It's not because they are proposing you this price that you are underpaid. It's not because they are proposing you this price that you are not valued. You should stop to assign this meaning about yourself in the relationship with this event. It's just an event. You don't know. Maybe just by talking with them and by being strong in your self-concept, yeah, they will change the price and they will give you what you want. Or otherwise you are like, yeah, it's fine, I don't want it. You set your boundaries, and maybe a few days after they will call back and say, no, finally I agree for your price. That's another topic, that's another discussion about how we manifest and getting the result. First, you need to change all the meaning that happen all the time in your reality, because I know, and I am the first to do that, I assign shit meaning to everything. You have no idea, especially overthinker. You have no idea how much meaning I can assign to each and everything. Even things that to someone else will look like, wow, how can you assign this meaning? Because it's a different experience, it's a different perception. So to have the best mindset and be sure that you manifest exactly what you want, you need to reassign all the meaning. You need to change it, even though there is past experience. Even though, yeah, but those people, they're always like that. Oh, I know in this festival, they never treat me good. Yes, I understand. But now you need to change all this meaning. If you want them to behave like you want, if you want you to be paid like you want as a dancer, you need to reassign all the fucking meaning. And I'm just taking this example with getting a dance contract, but that apply with each and everything in your reality, included people. How people behave with you, how money behave with you, what kind of opportunity happens to you, how it's just going in your life from the moment you wake up in the morning. Because repetitive meanings creates your identity loop. If you kept giving yourself the meaning, and again, I'm no judgment to you guys, I am overcoming a lot on my own also of not feeling valued. Because I've told myself so much long time, I am not valued, I am not seen for what I do, I am not seen for all my effort, I am not seen for all my honesty. Because I have kept telling myself, of course I started to experience it in my reality. And I was like, see, right, you see, this is not my interpretation, it is true, it's my reality. But then when I learned mindset and I understood that, oh my God, actually our reality is just a fucking mirror. It's just a reflective mirror of all our internal world, our repetition of meaning. It's just reflecting that. Then you understand like, actually I can change any meaning, and by changing any meaning I'm going to change my reality. So then you reframe. No, I know that this event right now is triggering me. It makes me feel that I am not seen, not valued, but no, I refuse to assign this meaning. Now I assign the meaning that I am always loved, chosen, I am always understood, seen, wealthy, whatever you want, lucky, whatever you really want to have. You just keep saying that. And now I'm talking for all the people who are already work a littler than mindset, and they feel like, yeah, but today I don't feel good, I feel falling back, there is things that are being triggering me, I'm having negative thoughts. And you feel guilty because you're like, yeah, but I know all about this mindset and still I think I'm falling down. I want to tell you one thing. The same things I am saying to myself all the time when it happens, because we are human, so of course it will happen, and does not mean you are failing anything. Always start with awareness. Oh, that's great. You are already aware of this situation. Awareness will always be the first step. Because unless you are aware of something, you cannot do anything about it. Once you are aware, you can start to reframe and work on that. So first, always be aware. Okay, I am aware that right now I am triggered and I'm giving an interpretation and I'm giving a meaning, and this reality right now, I don't like it. Great, you are aware. Great. Now, move to next step. What do I decide to be true about myself? What do I decide to be true about the dancer I am, about the person I am? What do I decide to be true in my reality? Do I want me not feel valued, not feel seen true in my reality? No, I don't want it anymore. So what do? You return to your decision. I decide that I am seen and valued. I don't give a fuck about what I'm seeing right now. I know my true reality is reflecting a mirror, and most of it is delay. It's not a real-time mirror. Otherwise, it will be so freaking simple. But no, this is why we need to persist in something, and this is why also we are safe. Because you imagine if like every random fucking stupid thought we get, all of a sudden they all will be manifesting instantly in our reality, I think everything will be shit fucking chaos. This is why at least nature is well done. We need to persist in those meanings to have them expressed in our reality. So you return to your decision. No, I am always seen, I am always considered now as a dancer, as anything else in your personal life. This is not happening to me. I do not let this reality I see in front of me to decide what's the truth, because all come from my internal world. And meaning assignment, all over time studying mindset, I realized that it's really like meaning assignment is what is going to decide what is true in the manifestation equation. You assigning meaning is decided what is true. So beware, what do you want to be true? Are you sure you are assigning a meaning to something you want to be true? So if I want to recap all of that, manifestation responds to assumption. Assumption is the affirmation, the truth, the statement, the meaning. Assumption is the meaning you return to over and again and again and again, over and over. Assumptions are just repeated meaning. They become a belief once you experience it several times in your reality, to the point like, because I experienced it, now I know it is true. And that's how it becomes a belief. But you don't need to believe to manifest, you need to assume. Assumption is just a repeated belief. And now, you have to recognize your reality right now to be just a past delay reflection of your internal world, of all the assumptions you kept having for a long time. You won't need that much you don't need an equal time to replace them, thanks God. Otherwise we'll all be stuck and no one will ever manifest something. But I mean, like, you just being to be disciplined about what do you return to in your mind. And when you feel triggered, when you feel your negative thought, and also that can happen also when you are very tired and stuff like that, or you feel a little sick or whatever it's happening, always ask yourself, okay, I am triggered right now, my emotion is fine. I mean, like, we are not trying to don't have emotion. What matters is right now in which truth I'm trying to return to, which meaning I must return to right now. Do I want to return of the meaning that is manifesting exactly what I don't want? Or do I return to a new meaning that I'm trying to create that will obviously be expressed in my reality a day of another, because I will persist into that. So always at that moment, because let's be truly honest, if anything goes right in your reality, there is no problem of assigning meaning. You will say like, hey, it's amazing, everything is right, I love my life. We know this work is fucking important when we are triggered as shit. This is when we are assigning the wrong meaning, when we are triggered as shit, when our emotion is all over the place and we are inside a huge tsunami. This is when we must watch what meaning we are giving. And if it is bullshit, we fucking slap it and we'll make it disappear. So, mindset is not when everything happens well. Mindset is the most powerful when everything goes wrong. This is why this requires you to be brave, to be disciplined, and to trust yourself in this law more than anything else outside of you. This can be the most challenging part. So again, you see, mindset has nothing to do with positive thought, with being high vibe and happy all the time and grateful and enjoying life. Mindset is about all the meaning you decide to assign to yourself in relation with the entire world and any event happening. Who are you when things are going wrong? Are you the person that's always lucky? If yes, you keep repeating that to yourself and reality will unfold to match that assumption. When you feel like your dance career is down and it's quiet and you are not entering much money, not much student, you don't get opportunities, which dancer do you decide to be? The one who is good but not seen? Or the one who is good and always getting opportunity? It does not matter that till right now you didn't got anything. You are the dancer who always get opportunity. And as long as you return to this decision, this is what you're going to experience in your reality. It has to. It has to. This is the law. And again, this is why I've been trying to say during this entire series, and don't worry, next week we start a new series and I will be even more tangible about how that looks like every day. But just to tell you that I understand that mindset is not just positive attitude. It's not just, oh, I am self-confident. It's beyond all of that. You create your fucking reality with mindset. All your assumption, all your belief, all the meaning you give, all what you keep telling yourself over and over, all your inner conversation, all the scene you are playing in your head. All of that is mindset. So mindset, having a good mindset means being sure that you choose all this assumption, this imagination, inner conversation to be in your favor. That's what means a good mindset. You are always working in your favor. Having a bad mindset means all the shit is going to happen to you and you are a victim of your reality. That is having a bad mindset. It has nothing to do with positive or negative. It's about, do you assume the best for you? Do you assume you are the person, you are going to get everything you want and life bends to you? You are the one who always get what they want. That's what is mindset, literally. So I hope this video has been useful for you. If you have any concern, any question, feel free to comment in the section below. I will always answer to you guys. Thank you for being here. If you have missed any episode of this series, you can go back to the playlist. And I am so excited next week to start a new series. And if you have any idea of topic you want me to talk about, do not hesitate. You can send me a DM or just comment it below. So thank you very much for being here and I wish you a very good weekend.